Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Zoom question and answer session given by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on November 4th, 2020 in Sridhar Mayapur, India.
Books for 2 hours minimum daily. Can you kindly clarify, Guru Maharaj? As a brahmachari, 2 hours daily is possible, but as a working devotee, can I also read 2 hours Srila Prabhupada book and preaching service whatever time permits? Or just focus on preaching service with maybe 45 minutes of Srila Prabhupada's books? Since many times we need absorption, your humble servant, Hemanga Haladhar Prabhu.
I don't know where you're based.
I don't know where you are based. From Bangalore, Guru Maharaj.
Bangalore is famous for intense traffic jams.
So Bangalore is famous for intense traffic jams.
So one could listen to Srila Prabhupada books on the earphone.
So one should listen to Srila Prabhupada's books on the earphone.
Or if one's driving in the car, a loudspeaker system.
If one is driving in the car, then they can use the loudspeaker system.
So that also calls for reading time.
So that also counts for the reading time.
So one is a lady cooking, they will play the recording of Prabhupada's lecture.
When the ladies are cooking, they can play Srila Prabhupada's recorded lectures.
Or the Bhagavad Gita in the audio.
Or the Bhagavad Gita in audio.
So see how much time you have apart from your work.
So see how much time you have apart from your work.
And how much time can you spend reading and how much time preaching.
And how much time you spend in reading and in preaching.
If you don't repeat what you read,
If you don't repeat what you read,
you may forget it.
you may forget it.
So preaching is also part of reading.
So preaching is a part of reading.
And it helps you to absorb the teachings.
So you have to absorb the teachings.
That helps.
That helps to absorb the teachings. That helps you to absorb the teachings. During our visit to Puri, we visited Tota Gopinath Mandir and Mahaprabhu's Vatsra Samadhi inside the temple. I understand Mahaprabhu's hair is the only Vapu Samadhi available for us now. Kindly help me to understand if the Vatsra Samadhi could be also considered to be a part of Mahaprabhu's Vapu Samadhi. Your spiritual children, Shriman Balaram Krishna Das and Shri Rupa Madhavi Devi Dasi.
Mahaprabhu Samadhi is his body, a part of it is kept in Samadhi.
Vapu Samadhi is the body or a part of body which is being kept in the Samadhi.
And Pushpa Samadhi is the flowers that are on the Lord's body put in Samadhi.
The Pushpa Samadhi is the flower which was put on the body, put in the Samadhi.
Vatsra Samadhi would the clothes they wore.
Vatsra Samadhi would be the cloth they wore.
So I don't know if you can call that a Vapu Samadhi, but it's certainly auspicious.
I don't know whether you can call it as a Vapu Samadhi, but it is certainly auspicious.
And there's no difference in one sense between the Lord's body and the clothes he wore.
There is no difference in one sense between the Lord's body and the clothes he wore. Guru Maharaj, when I am at my workplace, I feel hungry due to lack of time in the morning. I can't prepare, so I go and buy some snack from the nearby grocery. Dear spiritual father, is it right? What am I doing? Those snacks like chips and other food is being made by machines and packed by machine. I don't think it to be offensive and have it. I offer them mentally and put dry tulsi leaf and consume it. Could this be accepted by the Lord? Is it right what I have been doing? Please enlighten me, Srila Gurudev. Your fallen daughter Kakuli Rani from Damodar Desh.
Fruits, solid ingredients, milk products, and nuts, and dried fruits,
Fruits, salt ingredients, milk products, dry fruits
can be offered.
can be offered.
Offerable to the Lord,
They are offerable to the Lord.
put fresh tulsi over them.
Put fresh tulsi and offer them.
Things that are made by machine or by people,
Things that are made by machine or people,
if their ingredients are not are vegetarian,
if their ingredients are not vegetarian,
are vegetarian, then we say Sri Vishnu 3 times
then we can say Sri Vishnu 3 times.
as a kind of emergency.
But that is in kind of emergency.
But it's not offerable.
But it's not offerable. If there is a good king in a village, the people will be happy, also be happy. Like there is Paramatma residing in our body, but still why we are suffering? Kushal from Krishna Katha Desh. Kushal from Krishna Katha Desh, 10 years old.
What's the example? I don't see the correlation between a good king and a Paramatma.
What's the example? I don't see any correlation between a good king and the Paramatma.
Everybody has Paramatma in their heart,
Everybody has Paramatma in their hearts.
but we're doing sinful acts
But we are doing sinful acts
against the advice of the Paramatma.
against the advice of the Paramatma.
And that's why we're suffering.
That's why we are suffering.
Or something that we do, anything that we've done in the past 100 births.
So our suffering may be due to something that we have done in the past 100 births.
We don't remember
We don't remember,
what the soul does.
but Super Soul does.
So he will allow us to suffer if we deserve it.
So He will allow us to suffer if we deserve it.
We offer the Lord a lamb like Kartik or something like that.
If we offer the Lord in Kartik or something like that,
Then it says we can be freed from mountains of bad karma.
then it is said that we can be freed from the bounds of bad karma.
Mountains.
Mountains of bad karma. Sorry, Guru Maharaj.
So people are doing good karma, people doing bad karma, they all have Paramatma in the heart.
People those who are doing good karma, people those who are doing bad karma, they have Paramatma in their hearts.
But those who do the good karma, they get good results.
So those who does good karma, they get good results.
Those who do bad karma, they get bad results.
Those who do bad karma, they'll get bad results. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudev, all glories to you. Are we able to have spiritual endeavors and desires? If so, to what extent we should have them? Forever grateful for your wonderful words. Your sheltered disciples, Krishna and Samyak from UK.
Naturally, we can have spiritual desires,
Naturally, we can have spiritual desires,
spiritual activities.
spiritual activities.
That's what devotional service is.
That's what devotional service is.
It's a spiritual endeavor.
It's a spiritual endeavor.
And we desire to have the association of the pure devotees. We desire to have mercy of Krishna, our Lord Chaitanya.
If we desire to have the association of pure devotees, or if we desire to have the association of Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya,
Have their mercy.
have their mercy,
Those are all spiritual desires.
so those are all spiritual desires.
আপনি গতকালকে প্রশ্ন উত্তরে বলেছিলেন যে আমাদের নিরন্তর হরে কৃষ্ণ মহামন্ত্র জপ করা পদ্ধতি অনুসরণ করা উচিত। এই ক্ষেত্রে আমি কিভাবে কর্মস্থলে জাগতিক ব্যক্তিদের সঙ্গ করেও নিরন্তর হরে কৃষ্ণ মহামন্ত্র জপ করতে পারি, দয়া করে বলবেন। আপনার অদম সন্তান শচী পুত্র অবতার দাস।
It depends what your work is.
So it depends what your work is.
On our key karma chain.
আপনার কি কর্ম?
আপনার কি
Oh. A lot of the So, the question was, we should always chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. How do we do that at work?
So his question was, we should always chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. How can we do that at work?
Is someone from Bangladesh.
Is someone from Bangladesh, Sachiputra Avatar Das.
So, it depends what your work is.
It depends what your work is.
If you're working in like some factory or something,
If you are working in like some factories or something,
you can sing while you work.
you can sing when you are working. You can sing when you work.
If you're working in an office,
If you are working in the office,
naturally you have to do your office work.
and naturally you have to do your office work.
And then before you do your office work, you can chant Om Tat Sat.
And before you do your office work, you can chant Om Tat Sat.
What I'm about to do is for your service.
So, but you can do it.
What I'm about to do
What I am about to do is a service.
you're saying to Lord Krishna.
You are saying this to Lord Krishna.
So, because on your salary, you're going to offer your bhoga, because you're going to donate something to the temple.
Of course, from your salary, you are going to offer some bhoga to Lord Krishna. You are going to donate something to the temple.
And so you're going to survive.
Also,
You're going to survive.
you are going to survive.
You and your family. You and your family.
You and your family.
So, at the beginning, you can say Om Tat Sat.
So, at beginning, you can say Om Tat Sat.
And if you chant mentally, or if you're not able to chant,
You can chant mentally even if you are not able to chant.
and anyway, you're doing your work as part of your neutral work.
So, anyway, doing your work is part of your neutral work. I am born in a Brahmin family and has undergone the thread ceremony in the presence of Lord Balaji, and the Brahmana thread was offered to me by our family priest at our native place. Guru Maharaj, my question is that whether I am qualified to chant Gayatri Mantra on the basis of thread ceremony or wait until I get my second initiation in ISKCON. Please guide me in this matter.
See, the sacred thread ceremony is called Upanayana.
You see, the sacred thread ceremony, we call it as Upanayanam.
For those who are not born in Dvija families,
Those who are not born in Dvija families,
we give them Upanayana.
we give them Upanayana.
Plus, the Pancharatric mantras.
plus the Pancharatrika mantras.
So you can chant your Smriti Gayatri,
So you can chant your Smriti Gayatri,
which is your received with Upanayana,
which you received with your Upanayanam.
and then at the time of second initiation,
And at the time of second initiation,
you receive your Pancharatric mantras.
you will receive your Pancharatric mantras.
You think your seven mantras.
You will get 7 mantras.
One Vedic, which is the Upanayana,
One is the Vedic, which is the Upanayanam,
and 6
Pancha,
Pancharatric.
and 6 others are Pancharatric.
So those many of my disciples in India have already had the Upanayana.
So many of my disciples, those who are from India, they already had their Upanayanam.
They can chant the Smriti Gayatri.
So they can continue with to chant their Smriti Gayatri.
When they receive the second initiation,
And when they receive the second initiation,
that's when they'll receive the Pancharatric mantras.
that is then when they receive the Pancharatric mantra.
Since in the Western countries or the non-Dvijas, they call it a Brahminical initiation.
Since in the Western countries or in the non-Dvijas, they call it as Brahminical initiation.
Actually, it's Brahman initiation plus Pancharatric.
Actually, it is Brahminical initiation plus Pancharatrika.
You already had a Brahmana.
You already had become a Brahmana.
When you take second initiation, you receive Pancharatric mantras.
When you take second initiation, you receive the Pancharatric mantras.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Please help me to understand on the aspect of wearing gold. Lot of people in our family wear gold, but we have learned that gold is a place of Kali Purush. As a Grihastha, how to understand and implement this? Please enlighten this fallen soul. Anand and Janani, Bangalore. From Bangalore.
The gold is a pure metal.
The gold is pure metal.
It's a pure metal.
It's a pure metal.
And use that to decorate our deities.
You use that to decorate our deities.
But in Kali Yuga, maybe they'll steal the gold.
But in Kali Yuga, people maybe steal the gold.
So we have to be careful to use real gold
So
in
we,
deity worship.
so we should be careful to use pure gold in deity worship.
Sometimes the ladies wear golden ornaments at some special functions.
Sometimes the ladies wear golden ornaments on some special functions.
This is allowed. This is allowed
This is allowed
for the grihasthas.
for the Grihasthas.
The lady should not wear her golden ornaments when the husband's away.
So the ladies should not wear golden ornaments when the husband is away.
But she may wear in the presence of her husband.
But she may wear in the presence of her husband.
It's very attractive.
It is very attractive.
So now we have the paper money.
So now we have the paper money.
Originally, paper money was equal to a certain amount of gold.
Originally, paper money was equal to a certain amount of gold.
And that's why they call it pound sterling.
That's why we call it like pound sterling.
Because that was how much silver you got.
That is because based on how much silver you can get.
But now there's pounds, euros,
Now there is
rupees,
pounds, euros, rupees,
and a paper has it's not equal to any specific amount of gold.
so the paper is not equivalent to any specific amount of gold.
That kind of false economy is part of Kali Yuga.
So that kind of a false economy is a part of Kali Yuga.
But not that ladies can't wear gold ornaments. Not that ladies can't wear gold ornaments.
It's not that the ladies can't wear gold ornaments.
Just that it's a bit dangerous.
It is that it is little bit dangerous.
So usually they only wear during the special social functions.
Usually they only wear during the special social function. When we are chanting japa, how can we avoid the 11th offense? 11th offense is the being non-attentive during japa. How to avoid the 11th offense?
Understand that? Anyway, there's a kind of a controversy
Anyway, it's a kind of controversy
whether these so-called 11 events fits in the 10th,
whether the so-called 11th offense we should
fits in the 10th. Part of the 10th events.
not a part of the 10th offense, which is a part of the 10th offense.
Anyway, way to avoid that is by concentrating on your chanting
Anyway, the way to avoid that is by concentrating on your chanting
and focusing on hearing the chanting, seeing the deities.
So we should be hearing the chanting, seeing the deities. Dear Gurudev, as one of her insignificant daughter, Tanushree Majumdar, she is going to become a mother. The doctor give her delivery date on 11th November. Please give for my wife to be blessed and whoever come as well too. Your servant of servant, Achut Arjuneshwar Das from Dubai, Shamdesh.
May she have a safe delivery.
May she have a safe delivery.
May her child be a Krishna conscious,
May her child,
healthy, long-lived Suputra.
may her child be a Krishna conscious, happy, long-lived Suputra.
May she also be healthy.
May she also be happy,
Healthy.
healthy.
Krishna Matursa.
Krishnir Matirastu. Hare Guru Maharaj, how can I encourage my god sister to be more serious in spiritual life if she is not able to take up Krishna conscious seriously and losing taste in devotional activities? How can I help her, Gurudev? Your spiritual daughter, Sangeetamayi Gopi Devi Dasi.
I don't know why she's losing taste
I don't know why she is losing taste
in Krishna consciousness.
in Krishna consciousness.
And let's see what the cause is.
So, and we should see what the cost is.
And
Cause
try
is.
to answer that problem.
And try to answer that problem.
She chants Panchatattva more
If
often,
she chants the Panchatattva mantra more often,
and they help her to chant Hare Krishna and get more taste.
that may help her to chant Hare Krishna and get more taste.
She doesn't feel very connected with me or with her, and she could download the Jayapataka Swami app.
If she doesn't feel very much connected with me, then she can download the Jayapataka Swami app
And read the regular message posting.
and read the regular message postings.
What's this?
Okay, now there is a poll. Please participate. Okay, Hare Krishna.
So, how your friends, God brothers, God sisters also download.
So help your friends, God brothers, God sisters also to download the Jayapataka Swami app. It's available both in Google Play Store and Apple Store as well. Today is the wedding day of Urjeshwari Radha Mataji Shivakumar family.
How many anniversary?
Anniversary. This is your anniversary, right? How many years, Mataji?
90th wedding anniversary, Guru Maharaj. That is the vote
Oh, 19th. 19th.
in the service at a lotus feet together and engage more souls and with our family members. Please bless all our Bhakti Ursha members, APS Kids members.
19 years.
19 years.
And today,
Okay, they have distributed one set of Srimad Bhagavatam, 108 ghee lamps to Lord Damodar for you today. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, Jai Gurudev. Okay.
Hello.
What is the offering, Mataji, today?
Next year is 20th year.
So next year is the 20th year. ధన్యవాదములు.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.